KSQN is a radio station in Salt Lake City, Utah, which airs an 80s hits radio format. It broadcasts at 103.1 MHz. Its studios are located at the 257 Tower in downtown Salt Lake City, and the transmitter site is atop Humpy Peak, previously known as Classic Alternative KJQ. The station flipped to Jack FM in January 2005. KSQN is licensed to Colville, Utah, and KNJQ to Manti, Utah. KNJQ ceased to simulcast the station in late 2005 and went off air shortly after a brief stint of running Simmons' KZNS 1280 sports talk format. The station is now on air as KUDD and simulcasting Mill Creek-owned U92 through a mutual agreement between the companies. History: KJQN began as a modern rock station from Ogden, Utah in 1983. At that time, the station broadcast on 95.5 FM and was also heard with a 1,000-watt simulcast from 1490 AM. Which would later become KOGN. In the late 1980s, KJQN was purchased by Abacus Communications, which fired much of the high-ranking staff in 1991. Fired program director Mike Summers. Engineered a deal to take over another station, then Top 40 KZOL of Provo, Utah, redubbed X96 in February 1992. KXRK raided much of KJQ's talent. For a time the stations competed, but as KJQ's ratings eroded and modern rock promoters split their business, management decided to switch formats. In early October 1992, KJQN-FM switched formats to Top 40, adopting the letters KKBE. In 2001, Simmons purchased stations in Brigham City and Oakley, and acquired the historic call letters. The classic modern rock format adopted by Simmons was meant to evoke music played on the original KJQ. The morning show featured veterans of the original KJQ, Chet and Brad, and the station adopted some of the original KJQ's promotions, including the Old Bessie milk truck. Management went through several program directors including Ian McCain from KCPX, Dom Casual from KENZ and veteran of the original KJQ, Lara Jones, a veteran of the original KJQ, interim PD Todd Noka, also PD at sister station KXRK, music director John Smith, also from KENZ. On January 21, 2005, the station flipped to the adult hit Jack FM format at noon, and the staff was laid off mid-shift without advanced notice. Management stated the audience wasn't growing as fast as we wanted. Quote, Frank Bell and Randy Rose programmed KJQN after the station flipped to Jack FM. On June 29, 2012, it was announced that KJQN would drop the Jack FM format on July 16, 2012, and would begin to simulcast the talk radio format of KLO, and picked up the calls KLO-FM. The change took place at midnight on that date. The last songs on Jack FM were Wild Wild Life by the Talking Heads and the first few seconds of Janie's Gotta Guns by Aerosmith, which was abruptly cut off by the start of the simulcast. On March 26, 2014, 103.1 changed call signs to KSQN, sparking rumors of a format change in the following months. On June 5, 2014, KSQN dropped its simulcast with KLO and changed their format to Adult Contemporary, branded as Sunny 103. Quote, on September 30, 2016, Capital Broadcasting announced that KSQN would flip to 80s hits as 103.1 The Wave the following Monday, October 3rd, promoting itself as the next wave of new wave. The format will lean towards alternative rock and new wave from the decade. The change took place at midnight on that date. The last song on Sunny was "Raw" by Katy Perry, and the first song on the wave was "Wake Up, It's 1984" by Oingo Boingo. The new format features many former Salt Lake City personalities including Kuz and Brad in mornings, Chet the Pinhead Tap in middays, Andrea in afternoons, and Stacy at night. The station will mimic the format of Tap's now defunct KSQN Utah. Tap spent 15 years at Alternative X96 KXRK and later teamed with Brad in mornings at KJQN. Previous logos. See also. List of Salt Lake City media. 103.1 The Wave official website. Query the FCC's FM station database for KSQN. Radio locator information on KSQN. Query Nielsen Audio's FM station database for KSQN. Classic Alternative KJQ tribute site. The Classic Alternative blog, edited by a fan of both incarnations of KJQ, and featuring news on the artists who were frequently played on KJQ.